Part 2 on how to build your credit score, because I'm going to teach you guys for free what some of these guys are charging you guys an arm and a leg for. So, your credit history, how many times you pay your credit card on time. This goes for anything that revolves credit. For example, it could be a loan, it can be a credit card, etc. Even if you go into a lease with a house or an apartment, that also goes in your credit report. Anything that goes to your credit report. That also means, no, your phone bill does not go in your credit report. It doesn't. Anything that the credit bureau has to look at or has its hands in will go in your credit report. All right, so that's payment history. Do not miss a payment. That's one of the worst things you can do, because think of it this way: you don't know somebody and they want a loan from you and you see they have a history of not paying their payments on time, then why would you want to give them a loan? Also, a cheat code: the only time you're going to get a derogatory remark on your credit report, meaning that you haven't paid it, is within 30 days. So if you're a scumbag, you can wait 29 days and pay every 29 days, and then you'll technically be a month behind, but don't miss 30 days, because then it will report on your credit report. Credit card usage. I talked about this in part 1, but overall, don't use more than 10% or don't use more than 30%. Don't ever go over 30%. That is the limit. But if you're really trying to build your credit up quickly, just don't use more than 10% of your overall available credit. Just that simple. The next one is derogatory remarks or marks. I can always say remarks, but it's actually derogatory marks. What that means is that, has your house hit foreclosure? Was your car repossessed? Did you pay your stuff on time? Did a bank have to take whatever they loaned you away from you because you didn't pay your stuff? That's all that means. Don't ever get that, because it's incredibly hard to get off. And even if you do get it and you pay it off, it still stays in your credit report, okay? So don't ever get those. The next one is credit age. With credit age, basically how long you had, credit overall. That's all it is. Nothing you can really do to accelerate this other than having open accounts. Don't let your accounts get closed unless you close them manually yourself. So that's all that is. Don't really worry about credit age. It only matters so much on your credit report. Derogatory remarks and your credit utilization, that's what matters. The next one is total accounts and hard inquiries. Total accounts matters a little bit, but that's a whole nother thing. It is how many accounts you have open. If you open a bunch of accounts, it could look bad depending on what you use them for, etc. Right? If you have a bunch of personal loans and you're doing business, that's different than having a bunch of credit cards because you have bad credit. That's different. I'm gonna make a part 3 of this and wrap this up.